There was a woman who was going around calling churches and calling mosques, asking for help with baby formula. So she would say that she's a single mother with an infant baby and that she ran out of baby formula. And for whatever reason, she has no way to buy any. Okay? Almost all the churches that she called said that they couldn't help. They said, we're not a food bank. Or they say, they'd ask her, are you a member of this church? If not, we can't help you, and so on. Okay? So she calls the mosques. And of course, immediately the Muslims just say, well, what kind do you need? Where are you? If we can't find the formula, can we just give you cash? Okay? So the church response was not a moral response. It was an institutional response. You understand? The response of an edifice, a structure that is supposed to represent a moral belief, a religious belief, but it does not operate according to that moral or religious belief. It operates according to institutional logic. But you call a mosque and you get a Muslim response, not a mosque response. Whoever answered that call didn't respond on behalf of the institution. They weren't answering as a representative of the mosque. They answered as an individual Muslim. The money for that formula was going to come out of their pocket. It was going to come out of the pocket of whoever took that call. They wouldn't even let the mosque pay them back for that. You understand? Because they want the reward of helping someone. They want the reward of feeding a little baby. You see the difference? Natural versus unnatural. It's a natural response versus an unnatural response. The mosque doesn't represent our morality or our religious belief. It exists because of the moral and religious people who gather there. The mosque is just a location. It's just a building where Muslim people congregate. And it's the people who make it what it is. And that's the same with our civilization. It is what it is because we are who we are. And whatever institutions or whatever models or whatever structures there are, it's the same way. See, when they got the call, they didn't have to ask anybody what they should do. They didn't have to check the mosque bylaws or what have you. They didn't even ask if she is a Muslim or if she goes to that mosque or anything like that. A hungry baby is a hungry baby. And whoever finds out about it is going to help. If they're Muslim, if they find out about a hungry baby, they're going to help. It's not because it's a mosque. It's because they are Muslim. But not only did the churches not help, some of the pastors even came out with excuses and with rationales for why not helping was the right thing to do. And here you have a perfect example of the West versus civilized people. Their models, their institutions, their structures, and so forth are civilizational camouflage to cover up their complete lack of civilization.